You are going to do, I don't know whether to follow up on the 215 or 19 prisoners that escaped in Moroto. What did you bring for us?
Security is such an interesting phenomenon that sometimes talking from the armchair does not solve the problem. You may need to go to the underground, assess the conditions, see what cannot be seen by the physical eye, read between the lines. Then, if you are going to plan for the next or for the future, you also need to be hands-on. And that's why the Commissioner General, first there was a team of inspectors which went on the ground for a comprehensive report. But the Commissioner General, as the head of the institution, needed to see for himself and actually also to give the support to the team that is on the ground. And of course, for me, I had to go there because my office requires that I be in the know in what is going on. I speak more confidently when I have seen what is on the ground.
So what did you find on the ground?
What we found on the ground is that about 4 fundamental factors were responsible for this escape. That one, there was a group of commuters who have spent almost five years in prison. First, they were arrested in Kotito. They were brought to Moroto, transferred to Mbale, from Mbale back to Sorot. Now they had been shortlisted for trial, listed for trial. And the trial, actually, when the trial was supposed to begin like tomorrow, that's when the results of the COVID-19 came and found that 30 inmates and 4 staff had COVID. And therefore, the court had to suspend the session until further notice. So the person who has spent 5 years, when he is seeing justice in the face, and then you say, no, wait, you can still wait longer. In a human brain, it means something else. That is one. But 2, I would say when misfortunes come, they come in battalions and following each other. About a month ago, there was a person who was arrested and brought, by the time he brought in, he came with cholera. By the time we were done with the cholera, over 100 people had been affected by cholera, the staff and the inmates. Now, that thing disorganized, of course, it is a very, very scaring disease. People are diureting, people are vomiting, like that. Now, when they were recovering from cholera, now came COVID. So when it came COVID, now they said, no, I think here we cannot stay. We are waiting to die here. If we didn't die of cholera, we shouldn't die of what? Of COVID.
So how far with the guns?
Now, before we reach there, let me first explain, and you understand. Now, so when they were there, then there was another challenge that since COVID-19, we are not, the policy, the traditional policy, even when I was OC Karamoja, all hardcore criminals in Karamoja, the only way you can keep them in prison is to transfer them away from the region. But since COVID-19 came, the guideline are that don't move people anyhow. So most of these guys were all packed in where? In Moroto Prison. And indeed, every prisoner wants to escape. But hardcore criminals are smart at planning.
Now let's speak about the 500,000 you put for whoever brings a gun.
Let me go slowly. You see, you are taking me...
With the interest of time, with the interest of time.
Yes, there is interest of time. Now, you asked about the guns. Yes, these people went with 14 guns. And we have not...
From 15 to 14?
No, they are 14.
Okay.
They are 14 guns. We have not recovered any gun. But getting a gun is not like picking beans. That they have jumped out of a calabash, of a basket, then you pick them and bring them back. You have to train them, you have to follow them until either you get them using the gun trade again, or you are sure of which manyata they have gone, then you cordon and do what? And search. That one takes process. And that's why recovering the guns has taken a little bit along the process.